Picture this, you're on the big island of Hawaii, the sky is super clear, and you see the island of Maui from far away, and you wonder, why on earth doesn't Hawaii have a ferry system? I mean, isn't it the perfect place for one? With islands so close together, wouldn't it make sense to have a ferry system that the locals and the tourists can enjoy? Well, the answer is a little bit more complicated than you think, and it is tied to the history and culture and even the environment. So if you stay with me on this video, we're going to be unraveling the fascinating story and uncover the surprising truth behind Hawaii's ferry-free waters. Could the reason be about protecting the environment, or could it be a clash of cultures? First, let's talk logistics. Hawaii is made out of 8 main islands, and 4 of them are Oahu, Maui, Kauai, and the Big Island. These are major hubs of activity, and each island has unique attractions, making inter-island travel super popular. Right now, the only way to hop over between islands is by plane. For example, a trip to Honolulu may take about 45 minutes by air, but here is the catch. Flights can tend to be a little bit pricier, carbon footprints obviously, and all those planes isn't exactly helping the environment. So with the islands this close and demand this high, why hasn't a ferry system been our go-to solution? Believe it or not, Hawaii did try a ferry system back in 2007. The Hawaii Superferry launched with the promise of connecting islands like never before. Imagine a super sleek, high-speed vessel carrying passengers and cars in between islands at affordable prices. It was a total dream when it existed, but that dream quickly turned into a nightmare. Environmental groups, and local communities, and even lawmakers were clashing over the super ferry. Protesters argued that it posed risks to marine life, and it was spreading invasive species and harming fragile ecosystems that we have here on the islands. Legal battles escalated in 2009, and the Hawaii Supreme Court ruled the super ferry illegal, citing a lack of proper environmental reviews. And just like that, the ferry was gone. Hawaii's islands aren't just geographical locations, they're cultural treasures. Many locals feel that a ferry system could disrupt the unique identity of each island. For example, invasive species could continue to spread between islands at a really fast rate, threatening native plants and animals. And let's not forget about our roads and traffic, that it's already challenging in most of our islands. So imagine the congestion if ferries started unloading hundreds and hundreds of cars at once. So for many locals, it wasn't just about logistics, it was about preserving the soul of Hawaii. So with environmental concerns and cultural preservation and some political conflicts at play, is there a chance that we will see a ferry in Hawaii's future? Let's not forget the environmental stakes. Hawaii's waters are home to whales, dolphins, and countless of marine species, and high-speed ferries could truly disrupt the migration patterns of these animals and an increase in noise pollution and even resulting in accidents. So plus Hawaii is committed to keep the island sustainable. Airplanes, while they're not perfect, are seen as less invasive than ferries. So when it comes to protecting the islands, delicate ecosystems do exist. So with so much at stake, does Hawaii really need a ferry system, or is Hawaii better without one? I would love to read you in the comments, and I would love to hear your feedback on what are your thoughts on whether Hawaii does need a ferry system in the future, or if we're better without having one. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I look forward to reading you. Aloha.